Good morning and welcome to the Doncaster Motorcycles YouTube channel. Jamie's Triumph Street Triple is in for an MOT. See that? Coming back to the bar, that is an MOT failure. Spongy brake, no reserve travel. So watch this video, I'm going to bleed it up. And I no doubt you're going to see a great amount of air come out of that bleed nipple there. Or maybe even one down there. One down here. But we're going to get some air out and that brake is going to be super responsive. And Jamie's going to think I'm a right hero because he'll be able to do stoppies like some stunt master. Right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, watch this as I bleed this brake master cylinder on the Triumph. So, as I've always told you before, if you've watched any of the previous videos, always use a ring spanner. We don't want to be rounding anything off. So we're looking for some fluid coming up there, but because of how spongy this brake is, I'm expecting to see a vast amount of air. So keep your eye on it. Pump the lever a few times, hold the lever in. Oh, there's a little bubble there, not much. There we go, you see that? Another pump, there was some more air. Couple of bubbles, and already, look at that. Can you see that? I don't know where the video angle is. Yes, the video angle has got it good. So, you noticed before, on the last little clip, it was touching the bar, there were no reserve travel, were there. Full pressure, actually exerting much more pressure than necessary. Pressure than necessary. It now won't even get close to the bar. Although it is booked in for a service, he needs his MOT beforehand. So that little job had to be taken care of. So I'll clean the system, I'll put some fresh fluid in the entire system. And that little part will be sorted. But yeah, did you notice? So it was only a tiny amount of air creates a massive spongy effect on your lever. Well, I hope that was entertaining for you. Thank you very much. Right, I wish I'd have filmed this bit as well, because there was another chunk of air in the caliper. Look. So look, if you just remember the first part of the video, anybody who knows me knows I'm a pretty strong guy, and that is no way can I get it anywhere near the bar now. That is a super responsive brake. In the system, like I said, I will continue bleeding all that crappy fluid through. We may as well clear the lines while we're halfway through with the job. So yeah, Jamie, you can thank me later. In fact, we've got all the Bulby Bad Boys bikes in, haven't we? Spot your bike. Right, so there we have it. Some fresh fluid in Jamie's front brake. And more importantly, expelled all the air. So that brake's awesome now. Awesome. So, now we'll get on for an MOT. Oh, yes, a good brake. Right, so that just goes to show how important it is to change your brake fluid or flush it or refresh it and bleed it every couple of years. It is in the service schedule. Every 2 years minimum you should replace your brake fluid because it's hygroscopic, drags moisture from air. Moisture, heat and braking creates air bubbles, pockets of air, which creates a spongy brake. So, very important little thing for you to do. Or for me to do for you. Thanks for watching.